I was just sitting here thinking about I was sitting here thinking about I was sitting here thinking about Angel. God telling me I'm the youngest. I guess God finna get ready to tell me who I am. Jesus, when I said that, wouldn't Gabriel be younger than Jesus? Anyway, I was just sitting here thinking. I said, you imagine Gabriel and Abigail get married to each other. Wouldn't they have a Jesus Christ and a Michael? Just thinking, you just put it together like that. If you thought about it like that. Because I think, like, when Jesus comes here this time, he gonna have a good childhood. Ain't gonna be all these issues, problems and stuff. Thank you. He gonna have a good childhood. It's like, um, I was just thinking about it because I ain't heard from my online girlfriend about 3 or 4 days. I was just thinking. Just thinking about angel babies. Not angels actually being with angels. Because too often we done been with humans and demons. Um, it's almost seems like it's rare that an angel get with an angel. But I know it's just a process. You gotta heal, you gotta grow, you gotta evolve, and you gotta evolve to this angelic form of nature in this physical plane. And then you will graduate to getting an angelic partner. And for me, that is the 2 or 3 come together. Because the third person, that third part is God. Because the angel body is just so unique. It's pointless to go looking. It's pointless to go looking anywhere else. I mean, unless human body do that, I don't think human body do that. But an angel body is just so unique. It's pointless to go out there. You might as well just go find your lover. If you're an angel, you need to go find your angel, you know? And there's a lot more angels out here than you think. It's a lot of demons, a lot of angels out here. Because it's a tree. They all in a tree. Every tree got every tree got frequencies. I got a frequency of humans, frequency of angels, frequency of that same little play. Same vessel, root chakra. You look at all the chakra, root chakra, Satan chakra, Christ chakra, Christ chakra. It's all the same thing. We just been, thank you, Casper. Yeah, thank you. we just been, I'm telling you, I dreamed a long time ago. I had a dream when I was young. I probably about 14, 13 years old. I remember this dream vividly. That God built the world and he gave man the blueprint to it. And man said, it's too easy. And he, I don't know if he burned it or buried it, but he restructured another plan. And that's when money and all that stuff came into play and all this, do this. It's just a whole renavigated form, bro. Form of the original. And I said, oh my God. And I was like, they asked the dude, why you do that? They asked the dude, well, why you do that? He said, because people get bored with it. You don't never say what people get bored with when God created it. You don't know. That's the beautiful thing about God, bro. When God tell you something, you're going to be like, you know, when I had my near death experience, I couldn't wait to see God. I said, I'm gonna tell God this, I'm gonna tell God that, I'm gonna tell God this. When God told me what I was supposed to have been doing, I ain't tell God nothing. I mean, when He asked me why didn't I achieve what He built me to do, and you know, when He asks you that, that's gonna really mess with you because it's like we all know what we're supposed to do. We all do. It's just maybe done been buried for so long we just never thought about it again. And then when He asked me that, I was like, I couldn't say nothing. I told him though what happened, and he couldn't believe it. He said you weren't supposed to hurt at all. By the time you were 18, you supposed to have a good life. You were still supposed to do a century struggle though, but century struggle ain't century torture. You know, somebody, I don't know where they got that from. Century struggle ain't century torture. I like what I said, like, mm. But I was sitting here thinking another thing. What I was thinking about? Oh yeah, I was sitting here thinking like the money and all that stuff that happened to me. That ain't what I was. I'm here to bring this family back together and send them back on the right track. Don't ever do whatever this is that they hiding. Stop doing it. It ends with me. Stop doing it. Because one, y'all royalty. Two, y'all too beautiful of a people to keep going in this direction. There's no reason for it. It's cursing you. It's sending your whole life to hell. And when your life go to hell, that's a simple sign that you going to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't talking about your life in hell because you're struggling. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your life in hell because the stuff you're doing behind closed doors you think nobody know about. You can just look around you, it's affecting you, your family. People start dying. People start getting sick that normally wasn't getting sick. You know? Free. Yeah, people start getting sick. People start. Yeah, don't forget later on, go get some water when it warm up a little bit. Don't forget later on, go get some water when it warm up.
Okay.
But, it's like, I'm here to help the family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and when I seen this thing on a big scale, I seen how big it was. This thing been going on, this triangle been going on for a long time. People are part of social media, part of, you can't blame social media. It's not social media who own social media. I mean, they can make some adjustment. I think they already have. It's just like, what can you do about them? And they move structurally. Look like they move according to God. So, and we all know, merchants know, elites know, 1% know. When you move according to God, God's time ain't your time. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You just gotta wait it out. And you just watch God clean up. People get sick, people move out of the way, die, fall off real bad to the point where they can't keep up the facade. Just let God work it out. And that's the difference between us and the wealthy. Like they get that. That's the energy part that they get. And we learning it now. And that's what's gonna help us. We finally, I can honestly say, with the help of my Father God and my ancestors, we finally moving up the totem pole the proper right way. I told y'all wasn't no war to be had. It's about cleansing ourselves, cleaning ourselves, and it's getting done right here, And that's why I say I'm proud of myself. I can start right now, never do nothing else, never do another video, never get no money for it, never get nothing, no justice, none of that, and I still be happy because I know even the doppelgangers who copied and paste me, they're trying to emulate me. That change, even though they edited, that change is still there. Some of the change is still there. And now if they wouldn't have edited it and they'd got out the way, it'd have been a lot greater for everybody on a whole scale for the people of the world. But that's why I said. But anyway, I learned there were groups of people involved. People in hospitals, people in the law system. It was just a group of people, bro. And they were going. When I sat back and I observed them, they was already starting to go down from their own karma. They just didn't recognize it because they were sitting so high up. But karma had already started eating on them because they were crooked law enforcement, crooked judge. You a crooked car reader. You ain't good. Your energy ain't good. So I just realized, like, that's why I was intercept. That's why I come to intercept. That's why I can safely tell y'all I was y'all husband over them. Because y'all throw that damn magic and that shit went right back to y'all. It didn't matter if you got the money. It didn't matter if you got this and that. Y'all whole body started going against y'all, fighting y'all asses. Then your ancestors started whooping on you. Your body started whooping on you. That's what Judas money looked like. The problem is you been getting them ass whooping, but you ain't been noticing that Judas money was the one whooping your ass. You ain't been noticing that karma was whooping your ass. Now, by this knowledge that you forgot, that really, and I don't see how the hell y'all forgot this knowledge when y'all are the ones reading the damn cards. Some of y'all, ain't all of you weren't. Some of you were spiritual, some of you were religious folks, some of you was normal folks, whatever. But the ones I picked out were angels that belonged to me in the spiritual. And the job was, y'all got your little choking game thing going on and thought that was gonna break me down. You can't break a real man down. Now y'all sitting over there, some of y'all on island, some of y'all way over here, you over there pillow talking about me, thinking about me. You got away with how you gonna get away with the crime, get away with the money and still think about the person you robbed? That's why you shouldn't do that to a flame or a twin. So what that mean? Them chains. And if you get off the drugs or whatever you own, and if you cleanse yourself just a little bit, just a few days, you'll feel them chains connected to you. Them chains lead all the way back to me. Them my chains. I own them chains. I run them chains. Them chains listen to me. We just let the one who sacrificed themselves borrow them. I got them chains naturally. From my family, from this royalty bloodline. From my mama. Beyond that, from God. The divine gift from the divine to me. So that's why you don't mess with royalties. It ain't just a name. Inheritance isn't just a name. A prophet isn't just a name. And that's why I'm saying y'all read these cards. Your mind, when you don't recognize this no more, that means your IQ is going, your brain is in somebody's trash can, and you might need to go find the trash can and get it out. And that's another thing I realized. See, I learned something from your little choking test. I learned that when you in this situation, you like in this void, in the empty. And people can take stuff off of you, because that's what you're doing in that choker till you messing with the spiritual realm, because you starting to interfere with chakras. They can take your brain away. And that's what you're doing. You sitting there doing something. Yeah, we got it, baby. Yeah, we got it. My ancestors reaching over there in your damn brain and just plucking on you. That raven on top of your head. Every time you try it. Every time you can't. Why you think God sent y'all husband? You obviously you wasn't coming over here. You didn't get to me. You wasn't interested. Why you think God sent y'all husband? Because it ain't no better person. If you're an angel, it ain't no better person than to defeat an angel out of place than they love her. Because the angels are whole over there. You a whole over there because you intercept each other. Y'all all fit one another. Y'all energy fit one another. You can't do energy on this. That's what made you fall in love together pretty much. You hit them with this energy, it's not working. The energy hit you back, and you fall even more in love. Just like that. I can just sit right here and watch you devour yourselves. It'll take a little time, but God time ain't man time. I can sit here with my Father God, with the divine, and look younger and younger every day. If I wanted to, I could probably ask him to let me live to 700 something years old, so y'all can see how they look by the time they get 140, 200 years old and still have this same face. But I ain't never seen the lights of day on earth to want to stay here that long. No way. I think it was a blessing to drop down all the years. Blissfulness. When this place turned to paradise, it'll be different. But right now, anyway, they say my little girlfriend is clouded. Mine clouded. You need to stay out of your feelings. My online girlfriend, y'all. You need to get out of your feelings. No, angels tend to do that too. They get very, like guys say, I'm a jealous guy in a healthy way. You supposed to be, for like, let's say you're a woman. We ain't never met, came in contact with each other, and then you say, that's my lover, and you mean that. Just something like that, you know what I'm saying? It's on some little, it's a healthy way, somebody that actually love you, somebody that actually care for you, you know what I'm saying? And you care for somebody, you never even met them, how you gonna care for them, you never met them? Okay, now we see signs of twin flames and soulmates, friends that feel the same way. Like my brother that was murdered, he was a soulmate, friend, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. Y'all got the game twisted, bro. Like me and my brother were like Eddie Murphy and my man on Coming to America. Them two, we were just like that, But you couldn't mess with one without messing with the other. No matter if you was a female, if you were trying to sneak with one of us, we both knew about it. We wasn't gonna tell you though. We were gonna let you play that little silly game. You ain't gotta argue and fight out here with each other, everybody, y'all. Y'all can unify to sacrifice somebody. Y'all can start corporations to sacrifice somebody. Y'all can come together to sacrifice a good person. Then you definitely can unify, start a corporation, and come together to help somebody. Straight up, and it'll be a lot easier. You know what's gonna be even more easy about it? You ain't gonna have to fight with those ancestors, because 9 times out, for some reason, I could be wrong, but when you start trying to attack somebody to disagree, for some reason, it seems like the energy that you are attacking winds up in your soulmate, twin, or flame. And if that is, you're gonna automatically attack yourself. Now we go back to the energy again. Do unto others you want done to yourself. You tell a lie, you're gonna keep telling lies. You steal, you're gonna keep stealing. How can y'all be card readers and conduits, and some of y'all just naturally got it, like myself? And even if you card read, you naturally got it. You just try to utilize cards and do it, so you can have a business in it or whatever. How can y'all be? That's how you know you descending. Because you getting this energy. You can see my aura. You getting this energy. You getting this energy, but You're getting this energy, but you're not receiving it. You can even tell somebody this had to do this, and you ain't receiving it though. You can tell somebody else to help them and then help yourself. See what I'm saying? If somebody's shy and scared, you better get out of that. Because the energy keep moving. I'm telling you, when I be helping God in the spiritual, it's like a tornado, like I keep saying, he building something. He building life, he fixing people's lives, he creating a future for us and everything. And his kids helping them, Jesus, all the kids you could possibly, 9 kids you ain't never met, everybody helping God do that. Well, I ain't get caught up and I call myself stumbling, because you get outrun God doing it. Man, God gonna let you, he ain't gonna race you. He gonna watch you, and the kids gonna watch you. You gonna get all the way around to the other side, and you gonna stumble, fall, and they gonna blow right by you. And if you stay there too long, for me, you gotta be like, keep moving. He'll holler from a distance. Keep moving. Just keep going. Get up and keep going. Don't worry about it. And that's what I do, because it's just programmed. That's when I realized these are just programmed. I get up. I'm sitting there caught up. You know what I'm saying? You can be caught up in lust. You can be caught up in temptation. I mean, well, that's the same thing. You be caught up. Somebody could have hurt you. And you sitting there just thinking about it. And it ain't nothing to think about. It's just a program. It's just time to move on regardless. And God said, keep going. When God tell you to keep going, you can care less about all that. You know, it's like a wake-up call. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm riding with God. I'm walking with God. I'm building with God. I ain't got no business. I ain't got no business worrying about what they got going on. They just program. Y'all is like, that's why I'm saying these humans, y'all humans out here, when the chosen ones out here talking and stuff, y'all ain't got no business. I mean, I understand people not understanding yet where we at. This is 5D and above. Really 8D probably. This is 5D and above. Ain't nobody on 3D no more. Y'all still say, don't sit this, don't sit that. You don't even believe, you don't even walk, you don't practice what you preach. You ain't believed in God in a long time. You've been living in God's image. And, you know, I can go on and on and on. We ain't listening to that no more. That's garbage. We really trying to believe in God over here. We really trying to talk about God and let it know. We know this is facts. Y'all know the itch is real. Y'all know the stir is real. Somebody even said out there, he said the stir. He said stir, that's 7 to the stir. You so lame, bro. Go find some mud and put your head in it. Don't put your head back up out the mud until you grow up. And you probably got a lot of power to be able to disturb that many people. You go find some little soft mud. Don't find no quicksand, because you might accidentally kill yourself. Go find some soft mud and just, you gotta cock your head. You gotta pow like that. You know, when you bring your punch, when you really put your hip into it, you gotta do that with your head and put your head in the mud and keep it there. Cause this is big change, bro. Just the fact of people doing the stir, meditating and elevating that high with God. You gotta be with God in order to get there. Even though some of y'all try to use it for wickedness, they just lock you out. And the itch, we ain't making deals with people that we don't want to make deals with no more just because the itch. I ain't gotta say nothing else. I could just stop right there. And just in that alone, we got 143,000 more chosen to go through. Just in that alone, done made a big difference in the world, whether you're trying to hide it or not. And all you're doing is getting to the emulator. Emulator! I ain't never in my life thought I'd see a day where emulators and stuff and haters and these kind of sorts of people get more credit than the president of the United States of America or any country for that matter. Y'all the big deal out here. A copy and paster, a emulator, a hater. Man, y'all doing it, dawg. Y'all doing it. Y'all got all the women. Y'all got all the money. And a narcissist. Y'all got all the businesses. Man, y'all are doing it. Kudos. Now get out the way already. Either way it go, you lame. Cause we watching you. Now that we know I am, if nobody else wanna watch you, I'm gonna watch you. Cause we know you killing people to get what you got. Good. Put you in them little pyramids, we're gonna watch you. We know you good, but you're not good. You get it? We know you good, but you're not good. We trying to look behind you and find the person who made you good. Go sit down somewhere. But anyway, like I was saying, I seen the energy. And so that's what it was. Y'all started attacking me. You lost. You had so much ranking, you got away with it. But when you attack the one that overrank you, now I still would have had to level up in the physical in order to crush you. But I still overranked you overall in the Astro. So while you was trying to squeeze me, you still was crushing you on your own. So I had to patiently, as a shepherd, let you squeeze me, even though you was trying to crush me like a python so you could swallow me. The problem that you didn't understand was you can't swallow yourself. So you sitting there squeezing somebody, you trying to crush somebody, and your ancestors and your energy is trying to say, quit trying to kill yourself. And this is what I liked about my little online girlfriend. She figured it out. That's one way she knew we were really twins, because she knew however I was getting attacked and she was so far away, it was somehow affecting her. It's brilliance. Now see, if it wasn't for that abstract of her mind, I would have put her in the same category with everybody else. But when I realized she realized that, she ain't told me nothing. I just knew she sensed it. She let off. She knew I wasn't just talking no more. And all y'all know I ain't just talking by this time. Because some of y'all some really, really big dogs out there. Females. For you to be so big, you just realize though, you realize real quick and fast, you realize that no matter how big you is, how big of a dog you is, you realize the biggest dog in the world ain't shit when it come down to a hellhound. Y'all got these big old dogs. You got these hellhounds, right? These hellhounds right here you don't see. They're gonna clean you up and drag you back to where you need to go to since you wanna keep playing with me. Got these fiery, fierce lions from heaven. You got legions in hell. I got legions of soldiers in heaven for your legions in hell soldiers. We could go back to back. Get respect in both places, both realms. Go ask your card that. Ain't nobody playing with y'all out there, bro. Y'all still think you got away with, so you didn't get away with nothing. You gave me something more than what you stole from me. And if you can look good, you'll see that. Like I said, and I say it with confidence now, and you will tell everybody else it's true. Even the baddest of y'all. No matter how old you is, what kind of respect you got, you gonna say it too. Yeah, it's something off about him. He might be, I can't mess with, I can't deal with him. I done dealt with it, I can't deal with that. I can't do nothing with him. You better. You sitting there killing yourself when you trying to kill. God did it perfect. What other being in this world, in the galaxy, y'all was unstoppable. Thought you were cracking jokes and laughing. Thought y'all was unstoppable. What other being in the world would have knew how to unstop such a crowd? Only God. And I told you over there, an angel can have 20,000 wives. Especially if they're ancient. Like I. Oh, y'all still sitting there trying to swap me with my dark side. And then when I go over there to the dark side, all she do is cry. Y'all better get out of here with that garbage. And then y'all say, more attention. Do me a favor. Blow my mind and release the line and stop lying. That right there will have you flying. Ain't nobody playing with y'all, bro, with the most silly crimes. I can elevate you. I could probably heal you. I could probably put you back together. But you want to keep lying. You get what I'm saying? Y'all over there helping trying to doppelganger copy paste. They done in tune some of y'all. You kept doing it. I told you there's a process in the spiritual. That's what you feel like takes so long. And you just get this. And see y'all, some of y'all already know this. If you just go to you just do it, you just get out of it. Get out of it. Now who the slave? Who sound like a slave now? No, it don't work like that. You know it don't. What happened is a process. You grow a tail, you keep playing. We powerful being, you royalty. Angels. Take a minute. You keep playing little silly game. Grow a tail. Okay, we're gonna cut the tail off. Okay. Now we're finna start cutting cords. Okay. Now we're gonna spin for a while. And we're gonna do a couple blinks. Okay. Then we're gonna move a finger or two. Okay. Then we're gonna move a hand. Now when you look at all that, them processes, that's years right there. 5 to 10 years, easy probably. But you wanna see it sooner? Okay, let me show you how it look in the physical. You rob somebody, you take them and you pick on them. Somehow you don't feel like yourself. Your mind ain't remembering like you used to. Your slur used to be beautiful, but now it don't fit yourself. And your body is off chemistry for some reason. You just don't get yourself. And that lover that you bought for yourself just don't fit yourself. You just don't know what's going on. But lately you just ain't feeling like yourself. That's how you could tell throughout the time of torture somebody you ain't got no business doing something to. You ain't got no business doing to nobody. Right now, somebody, my stuff going to somebody else. And you sitting there, I want to say your name, sweetheart. You know better than doing that. Why don't you stop already? My ancestors just told me you just eating it. You just taking everything. And you supposed to be a big dog. Everybody's supposed to be scared of you. You better sit down. You talk like this sometimes. You talk like me. I don't talk like you. You better sit down. You remember you the one had the cameras in my eye. You said, get the milk off the floor. And you told on yourself. You know who I'm talking to. You better sit down. They scared of you out there though. You a big dog when it comes to that. That stuff you better sit down. You better sit down, son. You better call. You over there now thinking about me and Pillow talking about me. You done fell in love. You ain't telling nobody though. You over there still trying to take stuff. Waiting on somebody out there. Somebody gonna get them. Somebody. The elites ain't even trying it. The elite know when they see an elite. The 1% know when they see a 1%. But the ones who can't see, for some apparent reasons, don't notice when they trying to torture an elite. You don't fit the description. You don't look like you just up the par. You just got this going on in your house and your cars, and you ain't got nothing. Even though you was the one that helped put me in this situation and in this seat. Oh, well, but what about the tension? What about the tension and the tools? Well, you are the ones that got the same tool, the little instrument that you like to put on people, root chakra. Just like a bunch of kids playing hide and go seek. Ain't nobody playing with y'all out there, bro. The best thing you can do is start helping. That's it. Turn it around. All y'all done made mistakes. Even my online girlfriend, but she hurry up and got it right quick. All y'all done made mistakes. And the best way to save yourself is to help yourself. That's like that dude, the celebrity said, he got caught up in the car readers that they got, no, baby. I got them. And they know it. They know it. I got my big dog, Raven. I call her Raven. I ain't gonna say her name because she a big dog out there. Y'all scared of her. When she come out, everybody sit down. She a big dog out there, a black woman. She a big dog out there. But she knows she just my Raven on my shoulder. Hey, you do it, baby. Yeah, I love you too. You know what I'm saying? Just like that flame of mine, the hellhound. Wrap around my neck like a, let me shut up. Scarf. That's old python. A scarf around my neck to keep me warm out there. I'm still here and I'm still looking good. I'm still fair. I love everybody, but I don't forget nothing. And I let my ancestor and God will be done, period. My job is to work for my Father. And y'all laughed at me out there, made t-shirts and everything. And y'all said, t-shirt could be good or bad, I don't know. But y'all said, I told y'all, I said, if God hired me, who could fire me? Y'all even made a shirt for that. I'm still right here and I'm looking good. I told y'all this. I said you could take everything. But how are y'all chilling? How are y'all feeling? What is more important in this world? Money or your health? God don't worry, my Father don't worry about time or money. Y'all need to start elevating yourselves. Angels shouldn't worry about it neither. Y'all are angels. If y'all were lovers that supposed to came to me, and you was lovers, y'all are my angels. If you are the lovers, and you are somehow feeling like you're attracted to me and attached, that's why I didn't call it. It's a lot. There's some 80 babies trying to kick in. I'm holding them back. Y'all better stay on over. I'm trying to hold them back. Y'all angels. Some of y'all know about these floats and jackets and stuff. All y'all angels, bro. Don't play with me. This ain't no joke no more. So then just don't say the TV, sit on YouTube. You don't sit down. This 5D, 8D, we moving up, we moving on. This is what they buried and they didn't want us to know, and this is what kept us going in circles for too long. It's gotta come out. Cause when, especially my people, realize who they should and shouldn't be messing with, no more drive-bys. No more killing random people in people's houses. No more just damn, I can just take them out. You can't just take nobody out. You shouldn't be trying to kill nobody, but you can't just do that, period. You don't know who somebody is. Nobody walks alone. I tell you the truth. The person that you see walking in the physical completely alone got more people around you than the people you got around you in the physical. And you probably got them all. Everybody knows that when it comes to energy.